back to another NovaPans Handpans video. Today we're going to be playing and learning Marcel handpan piece, which is played on a 9-note handpan in D chord, Generation 7 by NovaPans Handpans. It is quite a technical piece, but if you've been able to learn Sam Mayer's piece, New York Subway piece, then you'll be more than ready to learn this piece. In fact, arguably speaking, it is a little bit more advanced than the piece by Sam Mayer. However, anything is possible, especially when you put your mind to it. So the piece by Marcel, which we don't have a name for just yet, is made up of probably 3 or 4 parts. So today we're just going to be covering the first part, and the first part itself is made up of 4 sections which are repeated 4 times. Each time he develops them further. So what we're going to do is we're going to play, and then we're also going to write them down on sheet music. So for anybody who wants to, they can take the sheet music and practice from a written resource. Okay, without any further ado, let's get on with it. So the song first, I'll play it to you, goes something like this. Now, of course, that is not played nearly as well as how Marcel plays it. In fact, he plays it just habitually. It's almost as if he's been playing this song for years. And the reason for that is every handpan player, especially these professionals, have a way of playing that just comes naturally. So unless you are a robot, it's going to be very difficult to recreate a professional handpan's performance note for note. However, that said, we can come as close to the original version as possible. So just bear in mind that this is an interpretation of the original song, and that your interpretation of my interpretation may well be very different from what I've been playing, and it may well be very different from the original as well. And there's nothing wrong with that. Everyone has their own way of playing. But we can learn the very basics, at least the notes and the rhythms, and then implementing our own kind of nuances, which are the embellishments between the notes, which are actually characteristic of our own playing. So without going on any further, let's get into it. As I mentioned, the first part 1, is made up of 4 sections. You've got, that, second section, third section, third section. Yeah, that's the third section. That was the second section. This is a 4th section. So again, that is 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Slowly, that is. I'll do that one more time slowly. And what he does after that is he repeats it 3 more times, each time developing it further. For example, second time he repeats it, and the third time he he enhances it even more. And we're going to use the sheet music to assist us in actually learning this piece. So the first section and the first time is 9 5 5 9 5 5 7 5 5 8. Okay, and the way we would write this is we would have 9 5 5 9 5 5 9 5 5 7 7 5 5 and these are written as semiquavers dun, dun, because it's 4 beats in a bar. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Dun. That last note is 8, which is played as because we have to fit in these extra 2 notes here. Dun, 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 dun. So that's 1, 2. These are joined. And then this is a 2 beat, right? Tied. Now, these just look like semiquavers. If you were to count the pulse, 1, 2, 3, 4, it would be something like da 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 da. But of course, Marcel doesn't play it so regimental. In fact, he uses accents to accent certain notes, which actually makes it feel more like a triplet feel, a triplet rhythm. Now, if you're unfamiliar with accents, check out our previous video called Accents. Also, if you're unfamiliar with rhythms, check out one of our previous videos on rhythms. Also, notation in itself is called what we call simplified handpan notation. Is a separate video we also made you can check out. So, what he does is he accents so as to not make this sound too regimental. He accents the first note like that. Da. An accent doesn't mean you play it much harder, you know. It can mean you just play the other notes a little quieter, but this one you add with a little more emphasis. Da. I'll demonstrate in a second. Da, 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 da. He also accents excuse me, the 4th note, because by doing that he makes it feel like it is a triplet by accenting the first of every 3 notes. Got a bit of a chest. And also this one, accent a little bit. Of course this is tied, so you have to hold that note and then it just holds for those 3 beats. And that is the first section. So what I'll do is draw a little 1, okay? To indicate that's the first section. I'll play that one more time. 9 5 5 7 5 5. It's supposed to be an 8. An 8. There you go. 9 5 5 7 5 5 8. 9 5 5 7 5 5 8. With the accents 9 5 5 7 5 5 8. See what I did there? 9 5 5 7 5 5 8. Now don't play it too hard. You're not trying to break the note. You're just trying to give it a little emphasis. And if you feel like you're still not able to differentiate between the notes or distinguish what is accented or not, just play everything very quiet and just play these accented notes a little louder, something like this. If you need a little extra help with this, see our video about ghost notes, because this talks to you about, that video explains to how you can ghost certain notes, make them sound like they're not there, and likewise enhance notes which actually are there. So that's the first section. Right, the second section starts on the note you just ended on. So that was essentially a bridge that's 8, 2, 4, 8, 4, 4, 9, 8, 7, 8, 4, 4, 7, 4, 4, 8, 8, 4, 4, 7, 4, 4, 6. Alright, same pattern, same accents. 8, 4, 4, 8, 8, 4, 4, 8, 4, 4, 7, 4, 4, 8, 4, 4, 7, 4, 4, 6, which would be here, and then with the tie, of course. Semiquavers. Right. Remember the accents? Like that. That would be the end of that bar there. That's the second section. I should write the notes for you as well. I mean sorry, hang on. Second section. The reason we have all this space is to allow us to write the enhanced sections of when he starts repeating sections, the extra notes. Let me write the hand positions for you. It's all consecutive, right, left, one after the other. Da, 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 left, right, left. Da, 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 yeah. This one is da, 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 da. Same. Da, 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 da. There. And then the third section, a little more advanced, starts on 7. 7, 3, 3, 5, 3, 7, 6. 7, 3, 3, 5, 3, 7, 6. Same accents. 7, 7, 3, 3, 7, 3, 3, 5, 5, 7, 3, 3, 5, 3, 7, 7. Let me play that one more time. 7, 3, 3, 5, 3, 7, 3, 3, 5, 3, 7, 6. 7, 3, 3, 5, 3, 7. 7, 3, 3, 5, 3, 7, 6. Right, so draw the semiquavers. Yep, same thing. Tied. There you go. Ta-da! Again, I'll give it a little more space, so I'll put the bar line there. And then the final section, right, let's call that section 3, will be, so you've just played and then the final section starts on 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 6, 2, 6, 2, 4, 5, 6, 2, 4, 5, 4, 2, 6, yeah, 6, 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 5, 4, 2, 6, 2, 4, 5, 4, 2, 6, 6, 4, 2, 6, 4, 2, 6, yeah, 6, 4 6 2 4 5 4 2. 5 is here. 5 4 2 6 6 2 6 2 4 5 4 2 da, 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 da. Ends on 6, like all of the previous notes also. Yep, and then that's a repeat mark because he repeats this actually times. You do it 4 times, okay? Tied. Remember the hand positions here are the same. Yeah, and then but I write them if you right, left, right, left, right, left, right. A little tricky to jump to the left there because it's a bit of a jump, but it's obviously workable. And then here, a bit difficult to jump to the left there as well, but it's definitely feasible. And that is section 4. Okay. So what he does after this is he basically starts developing these long rests. He puts notes there. He starts going. Notice I'm doing the click, and I'm also doing this added bit which he's put in. So I now have to work out where that comes in at this point. Yeah, it comes in on the half beat. Da 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 9 9 9 9 8 9 9 9. Plays that 4 times. 9 9 9 9 8 7. And that comes in on the half beat. So I won't draw over them, but I will show you the second time that it shows something like this. Da, da. Da, da. 9 9 8 7. That's what it is. The second time. I've drawn it in green to mark what it looks like the second time. Notice that it's a half beat note first on the 8, which is essentially this note here, changes to an 8. Let me draw that bigger so it's cleaner. Okay, so I'm going to draw it next to it so you understand it is the same note, just the second time, right? And then that joins to 9 9 9 9 8 7, And essentially, once you start playing those quarter beat notes, you don't stop playing those quarter beat notes. Okay, that's the second time. Da 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 da. Okay, the it's still a right, but he goes straight into playing a right again. Right left, right left, right left. Okay, da, 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 da. And then the second time. So let me play that slowly for you. So obviously the first section is, and then he plays. But you have to, if you're counting 1, 2, 3, 4, because there's 4 beats on the bar. This comes just after 4. The da, 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 da. Okay, so it's something like 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Oh, it's difficult to count to play at the same time. 3, 4. Da 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 da. You see? 3. Sorry, it comes right after the 3. The 3 is there, the 4 is there. So right after the 3, I'm going to go. Right, so 1, 2. Right, that's how you're supposed to play it. Slowly, it's. Hang on. You see, just after the 3. That's how you do it. That's the second section, the second time, but this time he just clicks. Yeah, and that's on the beat. All he does there is click on the beat. So what he does, sorry, I put this next to the previous note. Right. Ooh, there's a little bit of a wonky stem. Okay, there, and then the slap, which, as we know, is here. Alright, so that's what he does there the second time. He actually slaps also on the third section the second time. So I'll save some time and just write this here. And also the slap. And he doesn't actually add anything for the fourth section the second time. It's just as it was the first time. So if we play the second section, it's and then slap. Remember the count? 3, 4. That's on 4 this time, you see? Because that's a 1 beat note, that's a 1 beat note. So from the top it's 3, da, 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 2, 3, 4. Third section, 3, 4. The same. Yeah. The third time is actually where it gets a little tricky. Yeah. Here we go. He goes. So in the space of just that, what do you see? The half beat plus a half beat there. So essentially that's 1 beat, which starts on the off beat. He does some extra semiquavers. Goes back again. 9, 5, 5, 7, 5, 5, 8, 5, 5. Almost there with it. I'm trying to get my head around this a bit. It's a little more advanced, but it's definitely possible. He goes 7, 5, 5, 8, 5, 5. So from that 7 he goes, yeah, it's like he goes straight into quavers, semi-quavers. Yeah, okay. 7, 5, 5, 7. That's 8, 8, 5, 5. Yeah, 8. It's 8 on the right. This is 8. So, without trying to confuse people, he, for the third time, he goes 8, 8, 5, 5, which is here. 8, 5, 5, 8, 5, 5. 7. So after playing these two semiquavers, there's still space for 2 more. Da, da, da. Or how does he do it otherwise? 2 there, 2 there. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Let me just think this through one more time. Sometimes it's a little tricky to put to paper. Eight, 5, 5, 7, 5, 5. 8, 5, 5, 7, 5, 5. He manages to fit that in right before. 8, 5, 5. 8, 5, 5, 7, 5, 5. Yeah, these should be next to each other here. 2 there, 2 there. Da 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 da. I'll put these down here like this. They should essentially be connected. You know, they shouldn't be. These should be separate here. There you go. They are their own. Difficult to read all in one go. I'll have to make it clearer in the PDF. Yeah, and then he goes, oh, and he does that thing there as well. Plays that twice. We've got that there already, but when he gets to the there, he does it again. 6, 4, 4, 7. 6, 4, 4, 7 that time. 6, 4, 4, 6, 4, 4, 7, 6, 4, 4, 7. 4, 4. Yeah. 4, 4 again. Remember the accents. He's basically just playing dun, 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 dun. That should be. What does he do? Yeah. 6, 4, 4, 7. 6, 4, 4, 7, 4, 4. Yeah. Da, 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 da. 6. 4. Pardon me. 7 up there. Yeah, that's how he does it. These are all semiquavers. But I'm not too sure how these extra 2 notes are getting in there. Da, 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 da. I have to play it fast, or else. My foot starts to count for triplets. This is why it's tricky with these pieces, because they're actually quarter beat rhythms. Of course. Yeah, I'm not adding 2 notes, I'm just not connecting them properly. So these are connected as one. These are also connected as one. It's not the clearest. I apologise. But these are actually connected to these. You see? And the same here, there was some confusion. These are in fact connected here. And then you've got well, that kind of sorts itself out. And then for the third section, seem to just rewrite the whole thing again. Repeat this section here, but you end the second time you do it here. The second time you do it, you want to play an eighth note here. Okay, and then the final bit, you just essentially you repeat that. You actually don't have to change this, except you do play a scale at some point, which would be 2, 3, 4, 5, straight into the next and final section, right? And the final section, which is exactly the same as the third section, essentially just repeats this 4 times. In total, you play it 4 times, and that marks the end of part 1. Now, it's a bit of a tricky piece to decipher, but I assure you, if you get the first repeat sorted, section 1, 2, 3, 4, covered earlier in the video, you'll be in good shape to start embellishing it, so that you get closer to Marcel's final actual version. That's just part 1. We will cover part 2 in the next video, and we'll try to use a simpler method in the next video. So that, you know, if you struggle with this, don't worry, just keep going, and you'll eventually make it. Let us know if you have any questions. See you soon.